All right, what is up, YouTube? We are on video number 3 on the Beginner's Blueprint 3.0. So in this video, I want to go over the tools you need to get started in trading, correct? So what I'm going to be going over is everything I use and everything you need to get started as a beginner trader. The more advanced stuff will be in the in the Blueprint 2.0 series, and also I have 2 other links that I'm going to put in the description down below going over TradingView, which explains my whole setup, all my indicators and everything like that. Again, we're going to go over that in this video, but if you guys want to go over more of that stuff more in depth, I'll put the link down in the description down below. And then also for Tradovate, I also have a whole video that I made personally for Tradovate, how I have my settings customized, everything. You guys can go and watch that after, and I'll leave the link down in the description also. But today, in this video, I just want to go over the tools you need to get started in trading. It's going to be a simple video for you guys and girls, and again, it's just going to help you guys get started and be able to jump into the markets. I recommend, if you are just starting out with trading and you guys are watching these videos, you shouldn't be starting with live funds anyway. All these things I'm going to be showing you is you can trade with demo money, you can get started in the markets, you can see how the markets move, and then once you get ready and you start getting more experience, you can go watch my MastroFutures 2.0 blueprint where I go over in depth on the strategy I trade and everything with that, and then you guys can go more in depth with that stuff. But again, if you're a beginner, I recommend watching all these videos right now. I'm going to give you the tools and information you guys need to get started in the futures market the way I personally trade, and then we'll keep going forward from there, and hopefully these videos help you out. So let's get started with the video. Okay, so starting off with the main page, tools you need to get started in trading, correct? Going over to the next slide. All right, so the topics we are going to be covering in this video, we're going to be going over what trading platforms you guys and girls can use, charting tools, which will be in the description down below when you want to go over the whole TradingView chart and everything like that, all my settings, how to edit your settings, all the indicators I use, everything like that. It'll be in the description down below. Please go watch that video if you want to go more in depth with the TradingView platform, okay? We're going to go over news and economic calendars. I'll give you guys the website that I personally use every single day to know what news is dropping on a specific day. When we have FOMC, when we have CPI, PPI, all that stuff, you'll be able to see it. All the stuff that's dropping in the futures market on the website I use, it's literally free. There's no payment for it. It honestly is a very good website. Its data updates very quickly too. And when the news drops, it gives you the information you need to know when you are trading on that day. Another thing we're going to be going over is demo accounts and practice trading with TradingView, basic indicators and chart tools, which again will be in the description down below in the TradingView video that I've already made, putting it all together at the end and what you guys should be doing after you guys watch this video and start diving into trading. So we'll go to the next slide. First thing I do want to start off with is TradingView. Okay, so TradingView is clean and user-friendly. It's for your charting, it's for your analysis, it's for getting your overall bias for the day. It's not where you're going to be entering trades. Yes, some people connect their broker to the TradingView chart, but again, I personally don't do that. I just like entering through my broker. And again, let's not get that far into that yet. Again, I just want you to know what TradingView is, how to use it, how to get your analysis, how to look at the charts, and overall be able to even see what the charts are doing and just be able to dive into trading, right? So you can also have alerts and setups for entries. There's paper trading mode, which I'm going to go over in a second. And there's also a social community to see other people's trading ideas. I personally don't use that, but I know they have a lot of stuff like that on TradingView. I'm going to go over where the website is, where you guys can find it, and then what I recommend is going back and watching with the link in the description down below, watching that video on how I describe what my setup is like, so you guys can either copy the way I personally have my setup with the colors and indicators and everything like that, or if you just want to know what TradingView is, you'll be able to have the link, you'll be able to see what it is, and you can dive right into it, okay? So where you guys and girls are going to find TradingView, all you have to do is look up TradingView.com. You'll be able to see it right here in the main browser. You click it right here. It's going to bring you up to a home page like this, correct? And then you're going to be able to click on the right side. You'll see this bubble in the corner. You'll be able to create an account. You'll be able to have to pay a monthly payment for live data and everything like that to be able to back test and all that stuff. But again, I go over that in the video in my description. I go in depth with everything on TradingView, what subscription I use, how much it is a month, all the indicators, again, all that stuff, all that information will be in that video. So go back and watch that after this video. But I just wanted to show you what TradingView is, what it is used for. It's used for you getting your market analysis, to be able to look at the charts, to be able to identify where the market's going to go. This isn't a platform where you're going to be entering your trades. When you guys are back testing and you guys are also forward testing, let's say on the demo account, I would recommend to just use your demo account on TradingView instead of Tradovate, and we'll go over that even more. But I recommend forward testing on TradingView just so you get used to taking trades, what position sizes and stuff like that. It's just, again, it's an overall good platform just to get started and to look at. You can get it on your phone, you can get it on your computer, your MacBook, your laptop, whatever the hell you want. All you have to do is look up TradingView.com. And again, if you want to go more in depth on TradingView.com, just go in the link down below in the description, click that link, and I literally go over a whole video about how to set it up, what to do, all that good stuff. okay? So the next thing that is a good tool for you guys as beginner traders is FX Replay. I personally do not use it anymore because back testing, it's something you don't need to do after you get more experienced in trading. I think forward testing is always best and then journaling after, and you can just use TradingView to go back and back test. Again, FX Replay, you can go back and replay as much data as you want. Again, there is a monthly subscription for this, and we'll go over that when we look at the website, but there is a monthly subscription for this, but you can go back and back test years worth of data. On TradingView, you can't do that. You can only go back a specific amount of time on the 1 minute and the 5 minute and the 15-minute time frame, but on FX Replay, you can go back and back test years worth of data. This stuff is good to perfect and mastering setups and testing strategies, right? This is what FX Replay is good for, and again, it's a great spot to journal and overall see your performance on the strategy you are trying to learn. So if you need to go back and practice a strategy, you don't know what a strategy is yet, you go watch my 2.0 blueprint and you start learning my strategy and you start learning how to trade, correct? FX Replay is the perfect place to do that because you can go back in time, you can back test a year's worth of data, 2 years worth of data, 3 years worth of data, and see how well you perform over the months with that strategy and keep refining your edge over and over and over again without having to risk real funds. And that's the right way you guys should be doing this. You should be studying and mastering the craft like a video game first before you guys start putting live funds into the market, because that's when emotions and everything are going to get all crazy in your head and stuff like that, and we'll go over that in the future videos, and I go over that in the 2.0 blueprint. But right now, if you guys are starting off with trading, get FX Replay. When you start learning a strategy, go back and study every single night. What I used to do is I would study hours and hours worth of data each night on FX Replay. I literally studied 3 years worth of data. I'd go back each night for 2 hours. I'd try and just perfect each month and see how my strategy works best. Again, a strategy is not going to make sense to you right away, but the more you use FX Replay and go back and back test your strategy and try and perfect your strategy and learn more and just observe what's happening in the markets without putting real money on the line so your emotions don't get involved, you'll start to be able to see what works in the market, what doesn't, what works for you, what makes sense to you, what sticks out to you, all that stuff. And I just think FX Replay is a good way to go back and back test to learn a strategy. Once you learn your strategy and you start diving into the markets, which should be a long time from now, I'm saying like maybe like a year or 6 months, right? When you start diving into the live markets, that's when forward testing starts to become a good thing. I think back testing after a certain amount of time, once you back test as much data as you can. Me personally, I back tested 3 years worth of data. That was plenty for me. That took me like a year of doing it, of just studying every single night, journaling my trades, journaling in my notebook, and overall just figuring out my strategy and what works best for me. After doing that, I just forward tested. I'd forward test my trades. I'd see how I performed in the markets. I'd go back later in the day. I'd go back and back test that in TradingView, journal what I did right, what I did wrong, how my emotions were, and I kept repeating the process, and I still do that to this day every single day. So again, a good website to use to go back and back test your strategy is FX Replay, and we'll go to it right now where you guys can find it on Safari or Chrome or wherever the hell you guys are using to search it up. As you can see, all you have to do is look up FX Replay on Google, Safari, whatever you use. You'll see the first thing, right? It says FX Replay right here. You'll click it and it'll bring you to the home page of FX Replay. You'll be able to set up an account. Here's how much the monthly payments are. It explains everything right here for you. Again, I don't use them anymore. When I did use them, I had the Pro plan, which was $29 a month. You get pretty much everything with it. Again, it goes over all the stuff you're going to use. If you get the free thing, you can only get 1 week data, but with the Pro mode, you can get unlimited data, and that's when you can go back and back test years worth of data. And again, you can read through the website, see everything you want here. Again, I'm not associated with this group. I don't make money off them or anything. It's just a really good spot to go back and back test your strategy so you can just become a better trader over time. But again, this is FX Replay. This is what it should look like for you. You can go and create your own account. When it says back test now, you get started, you pay your monthly fee, and you guys will be able to start using FX Replay to go back and back test your strategy. Okay, going over the next tool that is really good for you guys to use, especially when you start getting more experienced, when you're trading with funded accounts. You can trade with a live account with them for futures, right? This is just for futures, not for Forex, is Tradovate. You guys and girls will see me using this every single day on my live trading recaps and everything like that. I enter my trades based off of Tradovate. This is a broker where you're going to connect your firm to, your prop firm, or your live account. This is where you specifically enter your trades, not on TradingView, and this is where you'll put your stop loss, your take profits. This is where all your data will be stored of your accounts with Apex, Top Step, whatever prop firm you use, and or if you're on a live account. You can also activate a free demo account with Tradovate, and I'll go over that on this video here to show you what it looks like if you want to set up an account with them with that. But I also have a full in-depth video on how I set up my whole entire Tradovate, settings I use, how to fix things right away when the chart looks all crazy and stuff to you. I literally have a video that will be in the description down below. Go watch that. I go in depth. Again, if I did that in this video, it would take too long. This video is to show you the tools tools that you guys and girls can use. So again, click that link down below if you want to go in depth on the video on going over the settings, how I have my chart, how I have my my levels on the chart and everything like that, how you can see the profits of the day, the P&L, all that stuff. It goes over it, how to use it, how to activate your copy trader. All that stuff is going to be in the video down below in the link. Go watch that if you want to dive in depth to Tradovate. But Tradovate is a good platform. I personally love it. Again, it's a personal preference. I've always used them. Again, it's going to be a little bit confusing at first, but if you go watch the video that I've already made on it, it should help you out a lot more. But the more you use it over time, the better you're going to get. And again, I think it's a great platform for real execution on the futures markets, and it overall is usually pretty well. I've never had any problems with it. Sometimes the website might be down, but that's just the internet in general. But most of the time, I've never had any problems with it. I like the way it looks. And again, we'll go over what the demo account will look like. And again, if you want to see the way I use it with my prop firm with Apex, because I'm currently trading 16 PA accounts, I go over that in the video down below, like I already said. So let's dive into what the demo account will look like if you guys want to forward test on the demo account with Tradovate to get used to it. But honestly, I just recommend just demo trading on TradingView. It's just a lot easier, and again, it's just less of a hassle. So we'll dive into the Tradovate demo account. Okay, so the same thing. What you guys are gonna you're gonna look up Tradovate on Google, Safari, whatever you use, and then you'll see right here it says Trade Futures with Tradovate, official Tradovate site. Again, this is what it looks like right here, just so you guys know. I've just always used them for the past 3 years trading futures. I personally like them a lot. It's a personal preference. If you don't have to use them, it's totally up to you, but I definitely recommend checking them out, right? So you're gonna click the website here, and you'll be able to open an account. Personally, I usually just log in, but again, this will be the main website where you'll open an account. You'll go through all the settings and stuff like that through your email, your Google. It's pretty simple. You should be able to figure that out on your own. Going over what it looks like on the demo account. So this is what it will look like on the demo account. I personally don't use it, so you don't see any live funds, but I'm pretty sure you might have to purchase live data. I'm not 100% sure on it. I've never used a demo account with Tradovate, but I know you can set it up if you'd like, but I personally recommend just using your TradingView to paper trade. And again, we'll go over that in the TradingView also at the end of this video. But again, this is what the demo is going to look like. But I literally go over the entire settings, how I use it. Again, I'll say it one more time. The link is down in the description below if you guys want to go in depth on Tradovate, how to set it up, how to do everything, the settings, all that stuff is in the description down below if you want to dive deep into it. Again, this video is just to show you the tools that I personally use, just so you can get started. And then once you guys want to deep dive into those tools, you can go watch the videos that I already created for you guys. Okay, we'll go to the next thing, which is Forex Factory, where you guys can see all the news and the data and stuff like that. I'll show you guys that, and then we'll go deep dive into TradingView, how you can use the demo account to forward test on TradingView and practice on TradingView when you guys are trying to forward test the markets. And again, I go over back testing and everything like that on the TradingView video that I have in the link down below. We're gonna go over how to forward test because I haven't done that yet, and then we'll end the video there. And this should be all the tools you guys need to use to be able to start getting involved in trading, to be able to look at the charts, to be able to place trades and all that stuff to help you get started. Okay, so the next thing we have and the last tool for you guys to use is Forex Factory. Again, you guys are just starting out in trading. You're not gonna really need to know about news and stuff like that yet, but once you start deep diving into the markets, you want to stay away from trading red folder and orange folder news. And again, I go over that in the Blueprint 2.0, right? So again, Forex Factory literally just check daily before trading sessions, right? It shows you if Powell's speaking, CPI, PPI, NFP, FOMC, all that important news. It shows you if that is going to be on the day you are trading, like if it's on Tuesday at 10 a.m. Eastern time and stuff like that, it'll show you. And then once the news does drop, it'll show you if it came out bullish or bearish. Again, sometimes that doesn't matter. I have a whole video on that in the Blueprint 2.0 about this stuff. But again, this is just going to be able to show you the news data, right? So it helps you look for red folder news, right? High impact news, which you'll see when we'll go over that. And it helps avoid trading right before major events. Like I said, CPI, NFP, FOMC. And the purpose of this is news and economic events. Because if you're trading futures in the futures market, it is very important to know when news is going to drop. Because again, you could be in a trade and FOMC is about to drop and you can get your stop loss ran through and lose a lot more money than you are supposed to, blow your accounts, blow your live account. Again, it's good to know when news is going to drop and when it is planned for the day. Okay, so same thing. If you use Google, Safari, Chrome, whatever you're using, all you're going to look up is Forex Factory. It's literally the first one right here, www.forexfactory.com. This is a legit site, just so you guys know, so you don't click on any other scammer shit. So what you're going to do is you're going to click this, and this is what the main screen is going to look like. All this stuff is going to seem a little crazy at first, but again, you can log in, create your own account, and you'll be able to see all the economic news, right? So again, we're going to go to my Forex Factory, right? So this is what my Forex Factory is. I go over here to the right corner, as you guys can see the filter over here. I literally have only the red folders checked off, the orange folders checked off, and only USD, because again, I only trade futures, correct? Again, if you trade the Forex pairs, you'll be able to check those off, and you'll be able to see the news coming out for the Forex pairs. But again, I only trade futures, so it doesn't look like the first time we clicked on the website and it's all crazy and shit. Again, there's so many news events that drop every single day, so I just try and minimize it and just try and make it nice and neat, so I only see the futures market stuff. But again, it shows you the beginning of the week on Monday, November the 3rd, we had ISM manufacturing PMI. It shows you that it was at 10 a.m. Let's say like today, President Trump spoke at 11 a.m. We also had FOMC member Waller spoke at 3:30 p.m. And then like tomorrow, we have prelim UOM consumer sentiment and inflation expectations at 10 a.m. to look out for because it's orange folder, correct? So again, this is a good way to see when news data is dropping. It is very important if you're trading futures, and keep that in mind once you guys start getting more experience in the future. And when you're forward testing on TradingView, you'll be able to see how the market reacts off of these events and just be able to get more experienced over time to stay away from these, to not be involved in a trade before they're going to drop, and maybe just wait overall till news drops, like if it's at 10 a.m. to see how news comes out and if there's a potential setup on the day for you to trade. Overall, jumping into TradingView, right? This is my TradingView chart. You can see I had everything marked up from today. This is how you're going to get your market analysis and stuff like that. And I have a whole entire video. Again, I'll say it for the 1800th time down below. The link's in the description. Go click that to get more in depth on how to back test and all that stuff, right? I went over how to back test in that video. The only thing I didn't go over is how to paper trade. So when you guys set up your account and everything, right? And it starts to look like this. You already watched my video in the description. You set it up similar to my account. What you were going to do is you were going to look down below and you're going to see in this bottom left corner, which you should be able to see, is it's going to see paper trading, right? When you click your paper trading on, you are going to be able to see your account size. Again, my account size is 1.9 million. Again, I wish that was real, but it's not. It's paper trading. And you're going to be able to see your account, paper trading. You'll be able to see all that stuff. Again, we'll log out of paper trading real quick. What you guys are going to see is probably going to click trading panel, and you're going to see all of these Awanda, like it's your brokers, you got Tradovate and stuff like that. This is where you can connect all your stuff, all your brokers, all that stuff. But the one thing, if you want to forward test, is you're going to click paper trading right here. You're going to connect paper trading, and now you'll be able to place live trades on your TradingView, right? Again, it's going to be a demo account. What you should be starting off with, you should not be risking real funds right away if you are watching these videos. I know that pisses some people off, but guys, trading takes time. Start with fake money first. Start learning how to buy and sell, all that stuff, fake money, so you don't make mistakes and lose your real money. All you're going to have to do now is when you activate this paper trading, you're going to see a sell and a buy position up in the top corner. So if you want to place a buy position for the market to go up, let's say right now we want the market to go up, all you do is going to click buy. You're going to enter the position size you want to enter in, either 1, 2, 3. Again, that shouldn't matter to you right now. You're not focusing on risk management yet. You can just keep one. You'll press buy. You'll be able to set your take profits, your stop loss. You'll be able to confirm it and be able to live trade with the markets and see how it moves in your favor or not in your favor. Again, you'll be able to see your profits and everything like that, and you'll start to be able to learn how to enter trades and everything like that. If you want to enter a sell position, right, you are going to enter the sell button. You'll press sell. You set your take profit of where you want price to go to, and then you'll set your stop loss just for practice. You'll confirm it. You'll see how the trade plays out. You'll start to be able to place live trades in the live market. Again, you have to get a subscription to be able to get live data, right? And I go over that in the video down below in the description on how to get live data. Because if you don't have the live data subscription, which is like $7 a month, you won't be able to see the markets live. It'll be delayed. But again, you'll be able to forward test every single day in the markets, right? And not risk real money. You'll be able to see what the markets are doing. You'll be able to be involved in the markets, but you're not going to be making real money yet. This is what you should be doing, and staying patient and just learning the skill first and learning how to trade, learning how to get in buying and sell positions, how to take profits, how to do all that stuff. Again, you can dabble around with this as much as you want with paper trading. You won't lose money. You can do it as much as you want. You can make mistakes and you won't have any problems losing all that money that you worked hard for. So going over the last slide, what you guys and girls should have gotten out of this video is putting it all together and key takeaways right here. You should go back in my description, right? You should go and click that video down below. You should know how to use TradingView after that. You should learn how to get your analysis, learn how to set up your charts, learn how to do the settings and all that stuff. Again, you know what TradingView is now from this video, but go down in the description down below, click that link and learn how to use TradingView. Next thing, you should use FX Replay for practice. If you're learning a strategy, go back and use FX Replay. It's a great tool to be able to practice your strategy and learn how to perfect your strategy over time. Is it going to happen overnight? No. You got to be able to take your time, learn your strategy, stick to your strategy, and the best way to do that is FX Replay so you don't lose all your money in the markets, because that will happen if you just start trying to make money as quick as possible. Start on a demo account. Start on TradingView like I showed you. Don't risk your money. Learn how to trade. Learn how to master the skill. Learn how to execute trades, and then you'll be able to start using real funds. I promise. It's just going to take time, okay? You should know how to use Tradovate for demo account or for live. I don't know why it says is for live feel, but whatever. Get the feel. Get the feel out of there. You should be able to learn how to use Tradovate. Again, I showed you how to get to the site. I showed you what it is. I showed you how to be able to open an account. Next thing you should do if you want to deep dive into Tradovate is click the link down in the description. I literally go over all the settings. I go over everything for you guys in that video. It's more in depth. It's more focused on Tradovate. I didn't want to put it in this video because there'd just be too much stuff getting thrown at you guys and it'd be too confusing, okay? So click that link down below and watch that video on Tradovate. Next thing, check Forex Factory daily before trading. You need to know when news events drop. You need to know how to not be in trades before news events drop, especially with FOMC, CPI, PPI, all that stuff. News is very important. We don't need to go over it now because you guys are still in the beginning steps of trading, but news is very important to know. Forex Factory is a great spot for you guys to figure that stuff out, to see when news drops, to see when the president speaks, all that stuff. It's a great site to use. It's free, and you can just literally use it on your computer or your phone. Just got to look it up on the internet, and it's there for you. Next thing is keep learning structure, liquidity, and execution. That's going to be in the 2.0 blueprint when you guys need to learn that, but go back and learn what that stuff is based off the way I personally trade. It's a strategy that works. I prove that it works over time on my live trading recaps and everything like that. Am I where I want to be yet? No. We're still growing as a trader. We're still growing as a trader, and I'm still growing with you guys. Again, we have a lot of experience in the markets. I have 6 years of experience in the markets, 3 years in the futures market. Again, my job here is to help you guys learn and avoid the mistakes that I made so it can speed run your process. Is it going to take overnight? Are you going to become a profitable trader? Are you going to be able to do this within a couple months? I don't know. Again, everybody's journey is different, but you just have to put in the work. You have to work hard. You have to study hard. You have to put in a lot of time and effort, just like anything else in life. And again, that's up to you at the end of the day, but my job is to give you the tools and the experience so you guys can see all the failures I went through my journey to help you speed run your process so you don't have to do it yourself and lose all this money and just overall go through that stupid pain and the emotions and all that stuff. So I'm literally a live example for you guys to just help you out in the long run. So key takeaways from this video. Learn the tools before using real money. Write that down in your notes. Don't use real money. Like seriously, like you think this is a fucking around. Just calm down and learn the skill. I wish I did this. Again, I traded demo for a long time, but again, when I started making money, I started being an idiot. And you lose it all. I'm telling you, anybody can win a trade, but consistency is where this stuff comes in. Next thing, practice every day on replay or demo. Practice every single day. Live markets, use TradingView for that. Practice on demo. Go back and replay trade before you go to bed for an hour or 2 hours. Go back on FX replay and do that stuff. Practice, learn, study, spend hours and hours and hours and hours and hours and stuff on this stuff, on trading, and you'll start to get better month after month after month. This stuff isn't gonna happen overnight. It's gonna require a lot of hard work, patience, discipline, consistency, a lot of pain, a lot of failure. And that's just the honest truth, right? I'll sit here and tell you the truth. That's just trading for you. It's not an easy skill to learn. If we all could do it, we all would do it, right? Keep your charts clean and simple. I go over that in the TradingView video. That's going to be in the description down below. Just click that. You'll be able to see how to do that. You'll be able to learn all the settings and stuff like that, how to change the colors, keep them simple, keep it clean, and just be able to know how to work your way around TradingView. Next thing, stay aware of major news events. You should know this as you get more experienced as a trader. I said it multiple times in this video. What do you use to see the news events? Forex Factory. Next thing, build confidence, not just setups. We use these tools, especially TradingView and FX Replay. We use these tools to build confidence in your trading so you guys and girls can get to where you want to be in trading. All these tools that I listed in this video. Hold on, I'm gonna zoom in on my face because I'm gonna get a little serious for a second. Mind my hair, I'm growing my hair out. All these tools in this video are legit tools that you guys and girls can use to get started in trading. Take your time, be patient, learn how to use the tools, learn your skill, learn how to develop a strategy, learn how to enter trades, learn how to exit trades, learn how to set take profits, learn how to set stop losses, learn about news. All the stuff I gave you here, you have the ability to jump into that stuff. You can trade without real money too. Start with a demo account. Start by just learning the skill and see if you actually want to do this for a living, because it's going to be fucking hard. And that's just being serious, and that's just showing you the truth. This stuff's going to take time. It's going to take a lot of studying, a lot of practice. Everything I gave you here is the tools that you're just going to need for the next year or 2 or 3 years, whatever it is, to get better as a trader, and you're just going to be able to get more experience and develop more things over time. Use all the stuff that I am showing you here. It's what I use on a daily basis. It's real stuff. It can help you get started, and just please trust me on this one. Start with demo money and just forward test on TradingView for now. I know you don't want to hear that. I know it sucks to hear. When I first heard that too, I didn't listen, but I'm telling you, it's going to save you a lot of pain in the future. Master the skill, learn to enjoy the skill, learn to have fun with the skill before it gets really hard once money starts getting involved, because again, we're all human and money just makes your brain go a little, you know? So again, just have fun for now. Learn the skill, get better every day, put in the time, put in the effort, study your ass off. Study your ass off a lot. You have to put time into the markets, especially in the beginning of your journey. Figure out what strategy works best for you. Again, I literally put out my strategy in the 2.0 blueprint. The link's down below. Free on YouTube. You can go watch that. It's totally up to you. If you want to trust that, go trust it. I've already back tested that strategy for years. Literally years. So again, it could save you time. You can learn that strategy if you want. It's going to save you the time of trying to figure out your own thing. It's a proven back tested strategy that works best for me. Again, it might not work for you, but I think it's worth a try for trying to figure it out for 6 months. Give it 6 months of learning that strategy and you'll be able to see how far you got since day one to the 6 month point. And then let me know if you want to still continue learning that strategy from there on out. Take my advice on these videos, please. I'm just trying to help you guys as much as possible. All this stuff is out there for free. I'm gonna be growing as a trader every single day, every single month, every single year. So I might make videos in the future from now, a year or two from now. Who knows where Travis will be? Maybe, I don't know. We'll see. Again, I'm gonna keep getting better as a trader and I'm gonna keep trying to help you guys as much as possible and put as much information for free on YouTube for you just to help you out and just be an example on my journey. That's my whole point. I'm not here to scam anybody. I'm not here to do any shady shit. I just want to be a live example of the real journey and the real process of trading, the wins, the losses, the break even, the pain, the overthinking, all this stuff. That's what I'm here for. That's what this YouTube's here for. And I want to help you guys. Hopefully this video helps you get started in trading. Hopefully you know what tools to use now. And again, TradingView link is down in the description. Tradovate link is down in the description. When you guys start using them, please go watch those YouTube videos. I go in depth on those YouTube videos so you can learn how to use them correctly in the way I use them. Have a great day. I appreciate all you who are liked and subscribed to my channel. You're making my dream come true. We're at like 1,400 something subscribers now, and I'm very grateful for that. It's crazy how quick stuff grows. Again, we'll see where we are a couple years from now, but I'm very thankful for the MastroFutures community, and let's keep doing this, and I'm going to keep getting content out there for you guys. Okay? Peace out.